This is an interesting combination of features within the tropical storm itself. In the mountains and foothills, all the heavy rain locally. It's just been the high winds out there. Wind gusts at the moment right here in Charlotte, 30. We got winds at 46 mile per hour gusting in that direction. In Concord, 30 mile an hour wind gusts at Albemarle, 32 at Hickory, and 25 up in the Boone Blowing Rock area. Futurecast, we're still going to see some gusty winds as we head towards even late this afternoon. You can see that's around 5 o'clock as we get into late this evening. A little bit less amounts of those winds gusts and things calm down a bit, but then they're back up again tomorrow morning. We still could see some wind gusting up to about 25 to 30 miles an hour, and better weather for tomorrow afternoon. Now, this is the power outage index area where we're going to see more power outages possible, but just check with Duke Power. At the moment, there are tens of thousands of people without power across this two-state area. Tens of thousands. Not the exact amount yet, but we'll be telling you more about that. First one off the radar, just some light rain here. All the heavy rain really has moved into Virginia. You can see a line of showers, even a few embedded thunderstorms tracking over there towards Richmond, between Richmond and Washington, D.C. A pretty fast-moving system. And has been that way the whole time. We'll take a look and show you across areas in the North Carolina mountains. A lot of very heavy rainfall, flash flood warnings in effect for Allegheny, Ashe, Watauga, and Wilkes counties right through the middle part of the afternoon. An improving weather situation for us. When will that be? We'll check all that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Larry, thanks. Now let's continue our team coverage right now. We've got Chris Mulcahy down in the bottom right hand of your screen. He's up in the mountains in Lenoir where he's seeing some flash flooding that's now receding. Of course, you can see the radar there in the lower left-hand side of your screen. Let's go, though, to Richard Devane. He's standing by. He's in East Charlotte right now, assessing the damage out there. Richard, what are you seeing?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of damage. Now, we had those strong winds come in this morning. They were strong enough to blow, of course, garbage cans, but that's not a big deal. They were even strong enough to blow over huge trees like that one that fell right on that person's house there. Luckily, no one was hurt. One person was inside. I spoke to him off camera. He wasn't hurt, but as you look at video, you can imagine just how bad it was this morning when these storms rolled through. Powerful winds and heavy rains blowing through the area. Lots of tree damage, lots of trees down at the power lines, on the roads, leaves every place, and of course, as you see, debris right there. A lot of bad weather coming through this morning. So far, we haven't heard any reports of any injuries. As we come back here live, this man said that this tree fell, damaging his garage. He can't get in and outside of his house. One of the sad things about it is he says he's used to these normally powerful storms coming through the area. When it happens, he moves his car to a nearby safe parking lot. Last night, he decided not to do it. Now is under that tree right there. We're reporting on Eastway Drive in East Charlotte. Richard Devane, we'll send it back to you.
Richard, thanks so much. We want to send things back out to meteorologist Chris Mulcahy, who's in Lenoir right now. And Chris, the scene where you are, what you're telling us is what's behind you is actually a bridge. It looks more like a pond at this point.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Carolyn. I'm just going to step out of the way. And sunshine always follows rain. It's actually turned out to be a beautiful day here, how quickly it came in. So you're looking at the Yadkin River right now. We're on Indian Grave Road, and it's tough to believe that this is an actual road. And the amount of water that is actually on this stretch, you can see it goes up almost a quarter mile. So we've been seeing people come from both ends, having to turn around because they're not going to be driving through this. Honestly, since that water has been rapidly going across it over the last few hours, we don't know if that bridge is going to be compromised in general. So luckily, things are improving here in Lenoir.
Chris, thanks so much. Well, we see damage happening and the reports of damage piling up all across the area. Unbelievable images coming out of things as well, and power outages, unfortunately, as a result of downed trees and those heavy winds. Rachel Lundberg standing by. So, Rachel, what's the latest with what's going on?
Well, at around 11:30, Carolyn, we had about 402,000 people that didn't have power across the Carolinas, both North and South Carolina. Now the number is actually even higher than this. I just checked Duke Energy, and it's just shy of 500,000 customers that don't have any power right now. So definitely a lot of people that are in the dark because of this storm. I took a screenshot of the map. You could see those thousands and thousands of people, the clusters all across the Carolina region. Zooming into Charlotte, 37,000. That's roughly the number here in Mecklenburg County. Catawba has just shy of 25,000 people without power, just shy of 5,000 in Davidson, a little over 5,000 in Gaston, and more than 17,000 in Iredell. So if you are without power and you want to report it, you're not seeing it on Duke's map and their website and app, then you can text out to 57801. Remember, they have more than 2,600 workers for what they're calling a multi-day restoration effort in response to Zeta, but there are way more outages than there are workers. They do have more than 300 others that are on standby from different regions that can come assist the Carolina team if it is needed. So we'll continue to follow the very latest, but there are a lot of power outages to keep up with, and really that number keeps updating and increasing as we go along. So we'll keep everybody posted.